Look, if you're someone that's still skinny, goes to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, but still looks the same, this video is for you. You don't have bad genetics, you're just missing a few key things. And most skinny guys, including myself when I first started lifting, make the same mistakes. So I'm going to be going over a few things that you can do to solve this issue. Look, bro, you might be training hard, every time you go to the gym, but you might not be training smart for growth. But the skinny guy mistake that most people make, including myself, bro, was too much random volume, too much cardio, copying advanced lifters, all right? You're not in the same category as them yet, okay? Most advanced lifters, some of them are on PEDs, performance enhancing drugs. So you're definitely not going to be able to do the same things and get the same results as they do. Muscle is built through progressive overload. Strength increases equals growth potential. A lot of people neglect the compound movements. Squat, bench, rows, pull-ups. They all matter in helping you get big. People think, oh, all that stuff is just for powerlifters. I don't need to do it. I'm here to look good and big and strong. But you have to be doing all those compound movements, okay? They're essential. Look, if you're not getting stronger, you're not getting bigger. If you're not getting bigger, it's because you're not eating enough food. You're simply just not in a calorie surplus. To help getting your calories, liquid calories are essential. Okay, you can get so many calories with just putting a bunch of stuff in a blender and drinking it. And consistency matters more than one just big meal. Okay, if you're having 2 big meals, I mean, that's not optimal. Okay, you need to be having 4 to 5 meals a day to get that growth and to get that calorie surplus at a maintainable level, all right? Aim for about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. You also want to be eating 200 to 300 calories over your maintenance. Track for about 2 weeks. You don't have to follow the same diet every day, but just make sure you're hitting your calories, your protein, ideally through healthy foods. You don't want to be eating bullshit, okay? You can't just build muscle out of thin air. Your body needs raw materials, okay? You need to be fueling your body in order to grow. And a big thing that most people don't do is just tracking things, right? Not just tracking your calories. You have to do that. You have to track your food. You have to track your weight lifting. You have to track your weight as well. You have to track all these things, these different metrics, in order to see if you're growing or not, okay? And if you're not, you go back to the drawing board, you figure out what you need to be doing. So make sure you're always changing and tracking all your stuff, okay? It's the hard truth, right? If the scale isn't going up weekly, if your weight is not going up weekly, you're not in a calorie surplus. You need to be eating more food. Aim for about a pound of body weight per week. And if your weight stalls, increase your calories. One thing that most people just disregard is recovery. Recovery is literally when you're growing. The gym stimulates growth. Recovery builds it. So you don't want to train too frequently, right? This means you don't want to be going to the gym 2 times a day, 6, 7 days a week, or going to the gym 7 days a week. That's just not optimal. You need to be sleeping enough. If you're not sleeping enough, you're not going to grow properly. You're not going to grow as fast or as efficiently as you could, because when you're sleeping is when you're growing. That's when hypertrophy, protein synthesis happens. That's when you actually grow. And when you're working out, make sure to rest properly. All right? People have 20 seconds between each set. That's not optimal. You want to be having 2-3 minutes even between each set to let your body just restore itself, kind of. Next thing, you're quitting too early. You'll go to the gym for 1 month, a week even, and you won't see any results. Okay, 3 months is just the beginning. People quit just as they will see results. Real muscle gain is slow. It takes time, dedication, discipline. You don't need a new program. You just need more time executing the right one. Right, so a clear action plan will consist of, so you're going to pick muscle gain as your only focus in your life for the next 12 weeks. You're going to track calories daily, hit protein target, train 4 to 5 times a week with progressive overload, weigh yourself weekly. I used to weigh myself daily just to see where I was at, and adjust your calories accordingly if your weight doesn't increase. Now I've got another video that I'll link just up there down below as well, which will go over everything that I've gone over in this video in greater detail to really help you execute this plan properly. Now, if you're tired of guessing and you want a clear plan tailored to your body, I offer a free strategy call. The link's in the description. We'll go over your current training eating, and your goal physique, I can put together either a one-time training and diet plan for you, or we could look at ongoing coaching where I guide you step by step. Stop spinning your wheels. Let's build you properly, bro.